In accordance with the Children's Online Privacy Protection Act, this video is not intended for children under the age of 13. Alicia's been shot. It was done by somebody on our side. She's got Valkyria powers. She's going crazy. She's acting creepy. What does it mean? We're not going to find out yet because we're doing a side mission. Welcome back to Valkyria Chronicles. I'm the Comic Foil, and we are going back to a report. So the idea of Miss Elliot's reports is that they're stories. You're basically finally seeing stories that happened a while ago, and you're paying her to give you the report. So we're paying her to hear about it, and because it's a video game, play through it in some cases. So we're going to do Rosie's today. I was just thinking how, man, these pics kind of are spoilers. I can see why if this was an actual book, why this is the images it would want to show. But, I was thinking right away, oh, why is there a scene of a sniper looking at Alicia? Considering that, the tension in that scene, cinemagraphically is supposed to come from, first the scope being on Welkin, and you're like, oh no! And then it's supposed to move to Alicia, and you're like, Alicia? Why are they targeting Alicia? I mean, I know why, because it's obvious, but yeah, they don't hold their plot twists too close to their chest, but at the same time, they don't really revel in them too long either. They're not spending too much time with people being surprised by what has happened. I'm trying to think of, an example of, this one just... It's called Farewells. It just kind of looks like a funeral. Okay. Enough of all this. Let's see what's going on with this Rosie feature that Miss Elliot has been talking about with the Darkson hunt. Maybe we'll find out why she hates Darkson so much. I kind of thought it was just, societal, systematic racism, but that doesn't mean there can't be a specific reason in her backstory.
Is almost upon us. Is there anything left to do beforehand?
No, Captain. We've made due preparations.
This will likely be the largest conflict you or I have seen. I want you rested and ready.
Oh, by the way, did the Darksons who survived back in Thousand make it out all right?
They should have. I told them all to evacuate to Randgrease as soon as they could.
Speaking of the Darkson, I hear the Empire's begun another wave of hunts.
Oh, this is interesting. So, instead of being a background to explain why she didn't like Darksons, maybe this will be Rosie's chance to posthumously do right by Isara.
Darkson hunting.
Well, I guess that's one way to get back the labor force they lost at Thousand.
Yeah, Rosie's gonna put her
I
life on the
mentioned
line
an
for
enemy
them.
Unit hunting Darksons by the border. I'm sending a squad to take care of it now. You all have earned a rest, though. Go catch up on your sleep and relax a while. You're dismissed.
Captain Virat, would you let us do it,
What?
please? Rosie.
I'll second that, if we may, Captain.
All right. I'll place Squad 7 in charge of this operation.
Lario doesn't want it. Lario probably doesn't want to do it, but he doesn't want to be that guy to say hey, I'd rather rest up. There's a big battle coming up.
It's been raided time and again. Secure the village and its people's safety, and stop those hunters.
I mean, this is what makes them heroes,
Yes,
though.
Captain. We'll leave as soon as we can.
Just also, self-care is important. Take time to fill your cup. Alright, let's see what's going on here. An end to Darkson hunting.
Here is your mission brief.
We're gonna stop Auschwitz. We've got a fix on the location of the Imperial squad responsible for the Darkson hunts. Your squad will take up position along their path. Okay. Once you see them, pounce. Wipe out the entire squad. No survivors, wow. Your objective is to neutralize every last Imperial soldier. Don't let any of them get away. If even one survives, it's only a matter of time before they find others and come back. Even one survivor will mean mission failure this time. You of all people should know these people must be stopped. Wow, yeah. Well, they did say neutralize, not kill, because you're not necessarily killing every soldier that you take out in this. When their bodies are still laying on the ground, you know, if the same rules apply to them as us, that means that a medic could maybe find them and bring them back. But yeah, let's make a team. So, Rosie is absolutely necessary. This is, you know, her mission. And we're also put in Largo. And just for the sake of it, let's also have an engineer and a sniper. Don't know how much I'm going to use them, though. Yeah, let me look at what people have again, because we're not going to do Ica, because I feel like her pollen allergy is going to be a problem. Let's take Juno. Let's do Juno. She's a skilled assassin. She loves Welkin. Yeah, I should read those bios again, too. Edie, I haven't used her very much yet. Country bred, melee skills, super damage. She's a Rosie hater, but I don't know. She can deal with that, I guess. And you know, it's always good to have more scouts. Let's take Ted. Ted has to be one of the characters I, like, care the least about in my army. I just never really feel like, oh, let's use Ted.
Let's get started. I wish you good luck and happy hunting.
I'm uncomfortable with them calling it happy hunting. Like, obviously they're the bad guys here, and what they're doing is very bad, but it's kind of like the same problem that you get with Inglourious Bastards, where they're, like, being super cruel to Nazis and, like, carving their heads open and stuff like that, of, like...
Awful lot of spots to hide around here.
Like, I don't know, can you justify that much wanton cruelty?
Yeah, especially around those rocks. I can see a lot of unexpected run-ins happening.
Better believe they'll be running. I'm a damn shock trooper.
Oh, Rosie's ready to go.
Right, let's begin the mission. Take out every last one of them.
Kill them all. This is probably a healthy way to cope, right? Okay, we got a tank up there. There's probably more units, like, around. Okay, let's start with Marina. See what we can see. I, like, wasn't expecting the ground to be so very uneven. But... Okay, so we got a Lancer here. It would be nice if we could kill the Lancer really fast. We also got a Sniper over here that we probably want to counter-snipe. I do like that. I'm at the... Oh, cool.
Sweet dreams.
She got her ammo back right away. That's awesome.
The hunt begins.
Yeah, let's try and end this real quick. My way. So what did that do? I like the sound of it.
Personal.
I am so happy that... I love snipers and things.
The world's better off with those oily dark hairs dead and gone, idiots. Get in our way, and we'll be all too happy to send you to your next life.
Is that your response to being shot in the head? That's why his helmet is red. It's actually, like, painted with blood.
Sweet dreams.
The inside of his head is now the outside of his head. So I'm guessing, you know, they said the thing about hiding spots. I guess there's, like, other guys, places all around here.
Way ahead of you.
Okay, so I'm going to do something a little different this time. I'm going to bring about the... I'm gonna actually use the Shamrock. And while I'm bringing the Shamrock around, I'm hoping I can get a better view of where everybody else is.
Enemy sighted.
Oh, they have another tank. They have another tank. Neat.
Way ahead of you.
This is probably using a bit too much of my movement here, but... yeah, I'm gonna take these tanks right the heck out. Yeah, we're doing a speed Shamrock style, and
Found us an enemy.
now this way I have a better idea of where everything around here actually is.
Way ahead of you.
Let's take out this other tank. Yeah, I trust my accuracy here. Very good. Actual use of Zaka.
Target silenced. Head for the next one.
And besides that, we'll back up into a corner where no one else can really get us. So if they move now, they're going to get a face full of machine gun fire. We'll just put the radiator up against the wall there. Okay, and you're standing now, so... this is Rosie's mission. Let's give Rosie a kill. And maybe we'll find out where some more of these characters are in the brush. Sending Rosie in here blind works out a lot better than sending a scout in, because she has some armor to actually take the brunt of some attacks.
The enemy must be wiped out completely.
This is a neat topography. Oh! Oh, there is another sniper there. I didn't notice the sniper. I did see another sight line looking at me, and I didn't think anything of it. But yeah, that must be what it is.
Damage minimal.
Oh, okay. Okay, we have more Lancers. So, maybe it wasn't a perfect plan moving the Shamrock out this far. What is with you guys in Flamethrower? If you just shot at her, you could probably insta-kill her. Okay, and it's very specific on... this might be the end of Marina, then. Nope, because you're sticking to the weird Flamethrower business. I do need to think very hard about how I approach those two up there now. Okay. Might have been a little bit over-aggressive with my first turn, but we'll make it work. No casualties yet. So how do we want to do this? Let's... yeah, we'll do Edie. And try and really quickly headshot some of them. Okay, melee skills. So, is the idea that she's close enough in range to them to get some sort of bonus? Like, as if she were in melee range? Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing again. It's fun using characters I don't use very often, because I've kind of fallen into a routine. Alright, that was getting kind of close. A lot of those headshots just weren't really landing.
Why risk your hide for some dark hair? There's those who rule and those who obey. That's the way this world was made to be.
That's what you get!
Okay. No, I don't really have much to say about what that guy said. It's just, yeah, you know. You know, I've made my opinions very clear that everybody should just stop being racist, but this is now like straw man racism. Like, we get it, they're the bad guys. Alright, so moving Ted in here. We know there's a Lancer somewhere about. Also see if we can get this guy. I don't have a good view of where I'm firing, so we're just gonna have to try our best. Okay, we got him. So who are you? Who are you that we just revealed? Shock Trooper, huh? That's a Fujmult? Fujmult? How about we move Rosie up again now? While they have their back turned. Who did we reveal? Oh, hi there. Okay, and I see them now, and I have lots more points to, like, utilize for stuff, so I'm gonna actually wait on that, and instead... Aw, man. No, I didn't play that well. Did not play that well. Okay. So you're gonna turn towards me now. That is what I wanted. Because now I can see you in the brush. Let's pick a...
Alright, here I go.
Yeah. Yeah, a scout that I haven't used yet. Maybe go around now.
Hostile identified.
Oh dear, oh my. Yeah, they keep saying lots of hiding places. So I'm going to throw a very short range grenade here. And... yeah, I guess the rest of this... Let's see if in 3 turns we can, like, mop this up here. And it's going to take 4 turns because I'm going to want another grenade to take out this person.
Here I go.
Yeah, and Ted. Don't forget about Ted. I mean, if we leave out that one guy who's, like, all up in the brush there, I don't think they're gonna come towards us, really.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, and I know I still have a Lancer over here to worry about. So that'll be Ted's job next turn. I'm gonna face him towards there for when this guy moves again. Yeah, I think it's Alicia's turn. If we get this down perfectly, we'll be able to take out both of these guys, but that means, like, nobody evades. Cool. So far, so good. And we'll move Alicia into the brush here. I stole your brush. This is my brush now. Let me take a look here. Do you have any ammo in the grenade? No, because we used your grenade to do that. Oh, whoops. I didn't mean to select her. I was trying to take a look at her, but yeah, I still have her grenade. So Let's kind of flop that there. And now he's going to turn around to look at Alicia. Yeah, you could do a lot with just, like, this, like, two-man job here. Oh, I didn't... I was hoping you wouldn't see me. I was hoping to... Yeah, get you from behind.
Who are these guys? They just won't go down.
Who are these
Got
guys?
no choice. Pull out. Everybody get out the best you can.
You know where to meet up afterwards. Once we all get there, the hunt's on.
Smug bastards. They're making plans for their next hunt before they're even out of this. Sevens, we're hunting these cowards right back. Don't let a single one of them go. Enemy neutralized.
That's what TV tropes would call her crowning moment of awesome, I guess. Yeah, I want to get her over here too. I want to guard this exit, basically. I know that's leaving Gino a little bit too out in the open. Can that Lancer make it all the way to the road there? Oh, don't tell me I failed the mission now by not, like, parking somebody in the way there. Yeah, it looks like they're all just making a run for it, which is a failure state if he gets away. Oh, there goes Gino. Dang. Well, I said I was leaving her a little bit too out in the open. I was not lying. Yeah, maybe I should get the, Okay, that'll be a job for Marina. Well, this is good now because I'll be able to actually see where everybody is. And I hope this doesn't kill Rosie. Okay, firing. You're doing your stupid flamethrower. Okay, HP is down. I don't love that. That's actually a pretty good debuff, but... HP down, you know, like as if you were damaged. How did you get there? I didn't know there was still a dude there. Wow, that's extra sneaky. And a sniper, too. Get him, Carl. Yeah, Carl. Carl, that kills people. There's more of you guys than I thought there were. But that's all just part of the fun. Also, they're playing by Fire Emblem rules. They're only moving each of their units once. Okay, so let's not forget, if you don't reveal yourself, let's just try and remember that there's somebody in the brush up there that I need to take care of. How much movement was that? Call shenanigans. Yeah, so that feels like even more damage now, because... Yeah, now with Rosie pinned down, I don't want to move her next, because that's immediately going to be a lot of attacks on her person. Oh, dang. Stay away from Juno, please. Rosie, guard Juno. For the love of Pete. Okay. Giving me a lot to contend with here. Who is that over there? Okay. Another shock trooper. Okay. Still a lot to deal with over here, but I think let's start with this business down here.
I got it.
Because they're the people who are going to escape faster.
I can't move. Help me.
Yeah, she wasn't going to reach that Lancer. I think that's going to be Ted's job. Okay, rather than taking the... Let's do this just in case you, like, evade.
Can't dodge it.
Oh,
So sorry.
not evading. You are getting 20 bullets straight to your butt cheeks. You're getting all 20 of those bullets.
I'll knock him dead.
In the interest of this Lancer not escaping, then... I mean, are they going to try to escape? Because they're not trying very hard. Okay. I wanted to park Ted here just in case, but I don't know if that was completely necessary.
There I go.
Yeah, we'll move Ted again. Same thing, I'm gonna aim low just in case they duck, because there is a small chance of that happening.
You're doing well. Just keep it up.
Okay, and that should have diverted his attention away from Rosie
Let's do this thing.
for long enough.
Medic!
Yeah, we'll save Juno, because I don't like leaving people on the field. I don't think they'll die if I end the mission with them in critical condition, but I still don't like it. I'm not even going for headshots like I usually do, because if I go for headshots and they duck, then I'm not landing anything. We'll end with Rosie there. Okay. Now, what would be really fun is if we can get these people out with sniper shots. That would be super fun. Because I love a successful snipe. And we're going to start with you in the back. Point.
Sweet dreams.
It's like a... I always think of
The hunt begins.
Zero Punctuation when Yahtzee Croshaw is talking about the orange box and talking about TF2, and he's like, there's a different play style for everybody. You got, you know, the scout if you like running gunners. You got, you know, the heavy for if you want to do a more defensive thing, and you got the sniper, which is reminiscent of a point-and-click adventure, except the solution to every puzzle is use gun on man. Operation complete, that's all of them. That's a fun way to end a mission. Cool. Very, very good. And I got the VBFW2G. Heck if I know what that is. I'm looking at it and I don't know what it is. A flamethrower? A camcorder? Alright. So we prevented the Darkson hunt, I guess, because they were the entire hunting party. Like, I wonder if just one of them escaped, would that one have, like, continued the Darkson hunt on his own?
You live in this village, kid? Where's your family at?
The Imperials who came to the village before, they killed my parents.
That's rough.
Why do people hate us? Are they gonna keep hating us forever?
I'll tell you something. My town got hit by a hunt, too.
Really?
A whole bunch of Darksons lived near me, see? And they burned the whole place down. My mom and little brother died in the fire.
Oh, that makes a weird amount of sense. So she's not saying they were attacked by Darksons. Other people came and burnt their town down because there were Darksons there. And I guess instead of blaming the people who burnt the town down, she blamed the Darksons. And I know that sounds illogical, but also, like, when that happens to you as a kid and you're not really thinking about it, it is very easy to harbor that sort of resentment.
After that, I started hating Darksons too. Figured if it weren't for them, you know? But a good friend showed me I was all wrong. She was the first real Darkson friend I had.
Aw, that's neat. This is good
What's she
character
like?
resolution.
How'd you become friends?
She was real stubborn, but she was true. Kind and honest and strong to the core. But she and I were off fighting the Empire and she got killed.
Oh,
Building a world where Darksons and everybody else got along was always her big dream. I figure now it falls on me to make sure that happens.
do you know a way to get people not to hate us? If so, please tell me.
I wish I did, kiddo. All I know is how to get things done my own way.
You can't just end systematic racism.
Wanna know my plan? When this war's over, I'm gonna be a singer.
A singer?
Yeah. Songs sound the same to folks of all kinds. The feelings behind them get through. I'll keep singing until her dream comes true. That's my way of making her world happen.
And she'll become a famous singer, and then while she's accepting an award for something, she'll use that as a platform to talk about, you know, her social ideals and, you know, just point out how unequal things are, and everybody will hate her for it.
You should figure out your own way, kiddo.
And then they'll blame Rosie for the for the want to see rating being taken off of Rotten Tomatoes.
How I'd change the world?
Well, I gotta get going. Take care, kid.
You too. Thank you very much.
That's good character resolution for her though. That's a good place to. That's a good way to unpack all this stuff, and I'm glad they did unpack it. I'm glad her relationship to Darksons didn't just end with Asara dying and her singing to her like she found one Darkson she liked. I'm glad they're kind of carrying that through.
Isara, I got something to report to you today. A while back, when we went to stop the hunts, I met a boy who'd lost his parents, right? Well, he sent me a letter. Said once I got to sing again, he'd come listen to me. Good taste for a little squirt, huh? And he says he wants to become a doctor. Says that's his way of changing the world. I'm not promising miracles, but we'll try, bit by bit. You just watch. Take it easy, Asara. I'll come again soon.
Aw, I like it. I'm reminded of a line from BoJack Horseman. They're talking about when, it's in a flashback when you find out how, so this would be BoJack's uncle, Crackerjack. You find out how Crackerjack died in World War II, and, Crackerjack's mom is upset about it, and his dad's, or she says something and she's like, oh, why couldn't I have done more? And he says, oh, don't blame yourself, honey. Blame the Jews for skeeving off Hitler so much. Which is, you know, points out how stupid that logic is. Like, hey man, Nazis are gonna Nazi. Just, you know, you should be mad at the minorities for invoking their ire because we're caught in the crossfire. Like, obviously that's the... But, like, that joke only works because there are a lot of people who think like that. And, you know, maybe aren't so ironic about it. Yeah, that's a really interesting way to do Rosie. And it's not like... I thought maybe it would be something like one Darkson person did something to her once and she hated all Darksons because of it, but this is... Yeah, that's a more interesting, more like tragic reasoning behind it. Yeah. Well done. This gets the comic foil seal of approval from me. So now we can go to the war cemetery. Makes sense with, like, Rosie just was at the war cemetery, I guess. And maybe get this medic request order. Okay, and I'll have some left over, actually, to upgrade a few more units. So cool. Good side mission. We had... Okay. So we had Largo's side mission. That was trying to open the trade route because vegetables are important, learning about, like, Largo's background. And we had one for Rosie. Did we... I don't know. Do you think there are any more side missions? I know there are, like, more side chapters, but I think a lot of them come from using, like, specific characters, and you can, like, potentially learn a little bit more of them. Like these are, like, the side characters, like Vice and Ica, the more, like, optional, generic, I should say, recruits. I'd be interested to see more of them, but not interested enough to, like, keep screwing with my kind of group order here, because I found something that works and I like it. So anyway, next time we'll turn the hands of time forward again and see what's going on with Alicia. I'm the Comic Foil. Thank you for joining me. Yeah, good chapter. I liked it.